That.
Okay. Mangala ma'am, you can start.
Yeah, I read a little bit where he's talking in terms of what is the
3 to 5
ideal.
minutes. Okay,
Yes,
three to
two
five
minutes. No,
minutes.
no, only 2 minutes. What is the ideal future for man? And most of us end up by judging a person's success and achievement only in terms of money. Now he thinks that one should be think beyond money, and there he thought another parameter should be time, because time is so valuable. It is limited. It's a strong resource. We all use it, but none of us have it. That's the paradox of time. So what time do we meet people? Who do we meet? How do we meet? All these things go a long way in deciding the purpose of our life. And there the next thing what he's talking is also in terms of health, which is also related to time, because time has so much value that if I don't value my health today, it is no more. So it's not always a wrong game which you play, but a game which is wrongly played. That's what he's trying to tell you, right? It's not a wrong game, but a game which is wrongly played. And the struggle is always not the end work, but what is enough and what I want more. So could be in terms of relations, could be in terms of time, could be in terms of health. That's what he's trying to tell us. So your wealth and wealthy life is enabled by money, of course, no doubt. Everybody judges you whether you're successful by money or not. But those who are refined people will think of life as defined by everything else beyond money. What are your achievements? What are your capabilities? That's all what I want to contribute. Thank you.
So, ma'am, how did you apply it in today or yesterday consciously?
I am a person who's not very rich, so my success in terms of time doesn't. Success in terms of money is not important. I always try to do some work, some achievement, some. I'm very passionate about certain things. So those things are beyond money, and they give me greater happiness than counting what my bank balance is. So I think that is so wealthy life is of course defined by money, but when you want to think in terms of larger or holistic type of success, then it is defined by everything else. And for me, it could be passion, participating or building good relations, or doing what gives me happiness on a daily basis. Maybe I do a lot of yoga, or I try to connect myself with others, or I try to read it daily. So my achievements and the happiness do not exist at the level of money. They go beyond that. Or even when I go to the market, if I find something of quality, maybe say I'm buying fruit, I don't think that money is very important. Whether it is now bananas in Pune they cost say 60 or 70 or 80 rupees. I think the quality is more important than whether I save 10 rupees. So my achievement and thinking, even in these small things, goes beyond money and monetary value. Thank you.
Brilliant, fantastic. Yes, Bharat.
Bharat will tell us
Uh,
a story.
no, no story. Sahil talked about two things, bought status and the unstatus. Bought status is if I buy a car for a few moments, few days, I will be happy. But the moment my neighbor will or my friend will buy a bigger car, my happiness will be deflated. Similarly, if I buy an iPhone, then I will be happy for few days. But the moment my friend will buy a iPhone 16 latest, then again that. So all bought status are temporary in nature, and it can vanish with depletion of time. Whereas in case of earn status, it depends on how we are utilizing your time. So that is, I'm utilizing my time in the best effective way as per my understanding and knowledge. So what is giving me what kind of pleasure, what kind of happiness? That's why I am using those time moments. Then the physical, you should be having physical fitness and physical healthiness. So for that, we are doing a morning walk as well as we are doing a yoga, attending a yoga session. So that is covering that physical health part. Then the mental well part, then the gratitude practice in the morning and keep on learning something every day. watching NLP in action video and other videos also. So those kind of mental wealth enrichment also going on. Plus, I have started reading one book summary every day. So it's a 10 to 12 page book summary. So at least gain some knowledge. May not recall everything, may not be able to memorize things, but at least it gives me some perspective on what author wants to talk about. So that gives a different. From one book, if you get one idea, that also good enough to learn and live a better life. So that is what I am looking for that. So that wealth is covered then. The social wealth, we are having some gatherings like last week we had a gathering of Dabba party with our friends where we had a ragra patties and chaat puri. Uh, the host made ragra, my wife made patties, other lady made chutney, and we all eat there together. I enjoyed the time for 2 3 hours. So that was a nice time we had. Yesterday again I got opportunity to attend one musical evening program. So the singers were singing, and the one main singer has already gone. So I just requested, okay, can I sing a song? I was not sure okay, he will be allowing me, and I was got the opportunity and sung a song also. So if you ask something, there are chances he may say no, he may reject it, but nothing to lose. At least you can go and check is possible to have this opportunity. If possible, you get that opportunity. If not, okay, next time better. So that kind of also this thing can be helpful. And in the finance field, how many of you have heard about Page Industries name? Pinaki must have heard and Poonam must have heard because they CA. I have not heard uh, earlier years. Page Industries, what is that industry? But you know the product very well. All the jockey products are made by the Page Industry. Same goes for Jubilant Foodwork. Jubilant Foodwork, nobody will recall what kind of Jubilant Foodwork is this company. But we all know the product Domino's Pizzas. So these are the companies. Simple thing is to you go a supermarket, super mall, where so many products are displayed over there. You just see what people are buying, and then you can see what the manufacturer of this company, and then you can look for which companies are having this. What price is this company at this stock price is at this moment, and if goes below your intrinsic value, you get good return, then you can buy on those things. So that was a simple thing. If would have done in 90s, would have been a millionaires for by that time, because that time very few people were in the share market, and these top companies like Procter and Gamble or Imami or this uh, 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 Nestle, the MRF and Maruti Suzuki, all kinds of companies were just new in the market. Even the Tatas, when they started in the IPOs, they were having very low volumes and low buying. But that time we didn't any Tata product you can buy with without any stock you can buy with. But now obviously the pricing has gone high. But that kind of things we can work out for a financial wealth. So that way you can improve upon the financial wealth also. Just one caution, I just read one newspaper today. Normally I don't read newspaper, so my wife just pointed, you must read this article. Okay. So there was an article, one a retired person from ISRO was trapped by a scammer and he lost 80 lakhs rupees in that. He invested 5 lakhs rupees in number of stocks. The and he was shown a application. You download this application. The application was showing 2 crore rupees, so he was happy. Against my 80 lakhs is it 2 crore rupees, so I am getting more than 30, 40, double, triple this thing. So ultimately, they again ask for okay, so you add more 70 lakhs. So no, no, I don't have that money. So I want to withdraw my money. So obviously, there is no chance of withdrawing money. So this kind of cyber crimes are taking place. So we need to be very cautious not to buy in for any kind of Telegram tips or WhatsApp tips who are tempting us to get a 30% return, 40% return, or double your money in some time. So those kind of easy money schemes not to be get trapped. So that is what I would like to share today. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant, Bharat. It is actually a call of the hour. Be careful about with your money.
But
Super. Yeah, Poonam.
Yeah, so I just started reading book today, and that one line, like you are meeting your parents 15 times only. So that made me realize that I should also visit more to meet my parents. Like I lost my father just 6 months before, and some so just my mind was going in guilt trip, and then I said no, whatever has happened, that's okay. But in future, if I can do the correction, so I should increase my visits to hometown to meet my mother also. I should not miss her calls, because what happens, we are busy somewhere and we said okay, we will talk to you later, and then we like in day to day life then forgot to call back sometime. So I thought that I need to improve this part of mine.
Good. Super. Fantastic. So, let me share what I focused today. One thing is, see, there was a chapter of three pillars of time wealth, and the three pillars of time wealth talks about awareness, attention, and control. AAC. So awareness is all about an understanding of the finite, impermanent nature of time. When I talk about that in all my training sessions, I always say that the only time that you have is from right now till you go to bed tonight. Actually, that is the only time you have. Okay, you can actually think over it, continue, like actually believe it for next 2 3 days, and then you see what happens. All your thought process will change. All your all the things that really deserve your attention, that really deserve your importance and urgency, they will start appearing in front of you. And something which you were not able to see earlier, you'll start seeing it. The moment you are very clear that the only time that you have is from right now till you go to bed tonight. Okay? It's not tomorrow, it's only today. Okay? Because tomorrow you can see only when you get up in the morning tomorrow. Now, second thing is attention. The ability to direct your attention and focus on the things that matter and ignore the rest. So it's not about time management, it's about attention management. Focus on the things which really deserve your attention. So this is the second thing which I picked up. Third thing was control. The freedom to own your time and choose exactly how to spend it. And when I'm talking about the control, what I am talking about is learn the art of saying no and learn the art of saying yes to the things that really deserve your attention and actually mean it. So when you're saying no, you are meaning no. When you're saying yes, you are meaning yes. Why this is important is that things that really deserve my attention, if I'm not paying attention to those things right now, I really do not know whether I will get a second opportunity to pay my attention to those things or not. Now, let me tell you what I did today. Okay. So today, what I did, I'm using a pair of earpods. Okay. Now, I never used earpods in any of my training sessions on laptop till date. अभी तक use नहीं किया. Okay. Why I didn't use? Because I always told myself that it will take some time. I need to figure out how it works. And I have all my logics, all my reasons or excuses not to use it, at least for one. So today, what I did, I made it a point that I will use it. So I took help from my daughters. I did a smart work over there. I just asked her that how to connect it. Okay, because you have already used it, you know how to do it. So instead of I exploring it myself, just took her help. That it's like a delegation. I delegated it. If I connect with all these three, one is awareness. So I am aware that I am supposed to use it. Second is attention, paying attention not to focus on the technology and work out how it works, rather delegate it and take the help and learn it immediately. And that's your third one is control. The control is that today I will use it anyway. So in fact, before you people joined the session, I was with Mangala ma'am. I was asking her, can you hear me? So I was ready to use it today. And I actually used it and lived this AAC concept of 3 pillars of time in last 10 to 15 minutes. And I discovered the power. So that's all I have to share with you right now. I will be using this AAA technique over tomorrow also. I will specifically pick up certain areas which really demands my awareness, attention, and control. And I will share them with you also. At least I'll pick up 3 to 4 of them and I'll come back and share it with you. And that's all from my side right now. Ankita, would you like to add anything? Ankita is traveling, so I believe she could be having some network issues. Ankita?
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, sir, am I audible?
Yeah. Yes, Ankita, madam.
Um, Actually, I did one activity saying in the book. So, yeah, the author is telling how to track your time which you spend. So, I made in a page, I made 52 circles. So, one circle representing 1 week. So, this many in the book it was given. So now, today is the 1 year has 52 weeks. So one circle represents 1 week. After 1 week, I scratched that one circle, means multiple choice questions for the circles, right? So that we have to mark. तो उसके बाद मेरे को realize हुआ कि how the time is going. We only say 365 days, but how to track it? We So that activity, what I did was I colored, I made 52 circles in a row. So one circle represents 1 week. So this was the activity to keep a track of how I was spending that week. So if I successfully spend that week, mark a circle. So with this activity, I got awareness ki I spent 1 week out of 365 days. So how I'm spending my years and how I'm so that awareness I got, sir, from this activity what I did of past. And usually what happens is when we try to recall how what I ate yesterday or today morning, we think so much. So when I write it on the paper, become more mindful, and this will improve our mindfulness and awareness of what we are doing, how we are leading our day-to-day life. So we just live for 365 a year. We say right time just in my home. I always hear this common dialogue कि कितनी जल्दी time जा रहा है. We are knowing how to gain control on that is this act. This is a very beautiful activity. Just that make 52 circles and each circle after 1 week color it. So you'll get to know what you did and where are you right now. So which day of the year. It is usually we have it on the birthdays, right? On birthday I get a realization कि मैंने 1 साल बिता दिया. मैं one more day closer to the grave. So that is the ultimate. So this is one awareness. So you said about 24 hours till I go to bed tonight, but this will make aware of the days that I'm spending. So that was the learning from the book.
Very true. Awesome. Fantastic. In fact, you know how I count my weeks? So every Saturday I take a vitamin D supplement. That 60,000 international unit, the soft gel. So every Saturday when that time comes, I know that I've like 1 week of my life has gone. And me and my mom, we take that supplement together. When she also tells me, like she's 80 now, so she also tells me that one more week has gone. So we have moved one more week towards our last day. So that is what another way of looking at the week passing by. Anyway, fantastic. Thank you so much for this wonderful evening tonight. We'll meet tomorrow at 7:30 once again.
Yeah. Thank you. It's always very nice to interact with you.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We'll
Bye.
catch up tomorrow with more experience. Say, come with experience sharing moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Theory,
So,
insights, ये हमें बहुत जगह से मिल जाएगा.
one thing is
So
coming in my I
actually,
just in 1 minute I
I
am
thought
sharing.
writing also connecting.
Actually, I
So
was reading other books, so I
I
completed
totally forgot.
that today, because it is like the open lot of tasks. So I thought, let me just complete this one. So that is the master your emotions. And I read one quote there, like we don't feel motivated every day. So there is like our bath also don't remain. So we have to bath daily. So similarly, we have to motivate ourselves daily. So this somewhere touched me. Like we read something or did something and we thought this will remain for a year or something. So we just need to motivate to do those tasks. If we are writing gratitude, then we should be writing it daily. Then it will work.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Perfect. You can connect the dots here also. Like this way, you can connect the dots with one of the wealth which is being discussed in the book. And उसके साथ खाली connect करना है. Because
Okay.
yeah, that's how you'll find many things. As we proceed, you will find many things. Many things.
Yes, yes. Like I can connect this time thing from like you were speaking. That time my mind is connecting it the book, The Power of Now. So there it is written that this is the only time we have. Now we only have. There is no yesterday. And then also I was listening to Louise today. So she is saying what is she don't remember because she is living in now. So what happens? She has to ask to her assistant, or what will happen to tomorrow? She has to check with her planning book or diary because she is completely in this moment.
So she has delegated her tomorrow to her assistant.